Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and a brand new video on Marvel Contest of Champions. Now, in my quest and kind of getting closer to the collector, I am in need of an enhanced or kind of, let's say better projectile vomiter. No, projectile dodger. And obviously this geezer here, he is the quintessential projectile dodger. Or evader, obviously, for this case. Radar Sense, which is the signature ability, boasts at the moment at signature level 22 with acute sensory perception, more tuned than even Spider-Man. Spider-Man, you are lacking. Daredevil evades projectiles with a 73.82% chance. Now that's pretty effective, and I will take those odds. Granted, if it was a lot higher with regards to signatures, I think I would be, you know, having a pleasant sleep. But still, I'll take the 72% and kind of utilize the character a bit more. So, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to be taking this character all the way from the current state of affairs at 330 and taking him up to rank 5. Why? Because I need to stand some sort of a fighting chance against the collector, even though that chances are very slim, and more than likely I will get kind of knocked out. And it's all a game of chance. If you get hit by one little thing, it's going to affect your entire game. But we've got to evade those projectiles because they're a pain in the ruddy arse. So without further ado, let's get some level ups and rank ups on. So there we indeed have it. We have Daredevil, the classic one, up to 550. And I want to check the attributes and see what we're looking at here. Critical rating 23%, critical damage rating 180%. That's not too bad. That's not amazing though. It would be nice if it was closer to the 200% mark. Armor rating 12%. Block proficiency 64%. Block proficiency ain't too bad. That's 64%. That's quite good. It's not obviously as amazing as most others are, but still, it's like it's pretty darn substantial. It's just I think the critical rating, critical damage, you know, that's just how it is for the character. There's no point me moaning about. Again, no point crying over spilt milk. It is what it is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this champion into a situation where we can just test out that projectile dodging, and obviously the best thing that we can do against that is against Winter Soldier, because, well, there's projectiles through the medium of bullets. And he's kind of like Neo from the Matrix, except for he doesn't move in kind of bullet time. He just manages to dodge those bullets, so I suppose it's the same thing. Anyway, let's just get into the game situation. But Daredevil benefits from some decent kind of abilities with blocking, 40% chance that a block reduces all damage. Nice. Also the fact that off the L2, which I may look to do, increases the amount of stun time. But again, just depends on how much power we're kind of gaining up to that point. If it's going to take it be a bit sluggish, then I may opt for just putting loads of L1s in. But again, I'll adapt to the situation. But let's get into it. So there we have it. Not one of my best fights. I felt that at the point when I lost the streak at 230, that you know, your head drops, and that's the problem with kind of like picking your head up, back up, and just kind of then refocusing on your fight. And I did find that I didn't think I was concentrating quite as much as I want to. Sometimes there was a few things with the A. I think actually the point when the combo broke down was the thing that kind of pissed me off about the AI, because the extent of kind of like my evade, which was kind of like, I saw that it was coming, and it was like they did the dash attack as I did like a full evade, like a full swipe. I think that's the point where I was just like, oh man, I can't be bothered with this BS. Like, this is just like, I mean, this happens, it's a thing, but that's the disappointing side of things, where you're just like, oh yes, I can evade fully away from this. Oh right, okay, you're dash attacking me, and now I've lost my combos, and then I've lost the will to live. That's the point. You know, you got to accept it happens in the game. But what I wanted to see from this was there the extent of the the blocking was there, and we saw the real reduction in the amount of, like, 0 to 101 was as much. Like, if I put block proficiency even on top of that, I would see probably some very kind of consistent amounts of kind of block and decent utilization there of staying blocked. The power gain was there as well, so we were building up the specials, so therefore we were applying them more frequently, which then meant that the stuns were there. Not as much as my good man Hulk, and obviously if you watched my video, which is called Brutal, you'll know exactly what I mean about, like, the constant stunner, stone cold stunner even. But we saw then a significant amount with regards to the you know, crits. The crits were quite good, and still taking down, you know, just about 400,000, well, give or take there. So there's just a 370,000. Still, you know, it was what it was, and it was quite good. Could have been a bit better. Obviously, utilization of the stun synergy off the back of Hulk and Black Widow. So there's something there that kind of helped out the situation. We were also, and the main and core thing was all about those projectile evades, which were there. I did find that when I did because it's the second time I've had a go at this. The first time was I was just taking too much damage. I was trying to look for the L2 and avoiding, but I found that if I was for the L2, I had my thumb down for the block. I was finding that most, if not all, of those shots were becoming evadable, whereas if I was to leave my thumb off and leave myself exposed, I was actually taking a few kind of hits from the projectiles, which obviously was starting off a bleed. So that's something that I found kind of odd. So I think the main advice I give there, if you were looking to utilize the character, then keep your finger down, keep your finger blocked whilst doing that. I haven't put him against the collector yet, so I am hoping to do that very shortly. So hopefully this will be a kind of a good character for that. And, you know, crits, blocks, and as well the evades projectiles mean that the character is quite good and quite effective, and I would recommend for those reasons. Do I have any plans to put any more with regards to the signature ability? Maybe for radar sense, maybe a bit more, but 73%, you know, it's all right for the time being. It may serve its purpose when I go into Act 5, Chapter 2, and the collector is a boss, so we'll take it from there. So thanks very much for watching this video. It's been a little video on Daredevil. Sorry we didn't get the win over Winter Soldier, but as always, next time. I've been RichTheMan. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Marvel Contest of Champions based content, and I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye bye for now.